Rich. Finally. It's ridiculous. It's rude that I'm not a multimillionaire. Rude. After Sunday's attack against U.S. forces, Bush declared yesterday America will never run from the challenges in Iraq. Should the U.S. get out of Iraq now or step it up, Norton?
You can't get out now. You absolutely can't. I mean, you know, it's like Kobe says, no matter how much resistance you meet, you can't pull out.
Good point.
Well, they can't pull out now with Sweep coming. Wait till after Sweep.
I just became anti-war as a result of seeing a play by Tim Robbins, because that's where I get all my news is from live theater.
And what do you think?
Well, I think that we should. I think we should try some of the comedic premises that have been proffered by different road comics that I've heard.
Okay.
Well, perhaps we send in their girlfriend suffering from PMS, or drop porn, or porn. Actually,
okay, not corn.
Porn.
I think we should send in the Bush twins.
Yes.
Yeah, because one of them drives like a suicide bomber anyway.
Yeah.
There's no way to pull out now. Everybody knows that. Because now if we pulled out, it would be like 1991 times 100. They would just decimate all the people that did support us. So for better or for worse, we're in there.
I think it was planned this way. I think it was part of an evil plan to,
you know.
Do? Yeah, because it's like, first of all, you get us into something that we can't get out of, so we have to re-elect Bush. Then we can't get out of it in 4 years from now, so we have to put in Jeb Bush. Then there's going to be George Bush. And then there's going to be like this sea of Bush. You know,
that's what Tim Robbins
said.
That's what you think, huh? They're right. It really was a plan. You know, Tim Robbins, all these guys are right. It really was a plan to bomb the World Trade Center. I guess Bush was behind that somehow, and to really just destroy the thing, and then that would make his popularity. I don't know. They'll have to explain it to me better.
Well,
I'm sick of conspiracy.
It's the whole thing about...
It's nonsense.
But there's no connection between the World Trade Center and the war.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Well, who do you think's over there? Who do you think's fighting right now? Al-Qaeda. Who do you think's in Iraq right now?
The situation in Iraq is creating exactly what they said they were going in there.
As opposed to the loving, nice Woodstock they had before we got there, they were destroying and torturing people.
I didn't say they had a Woodstock there, but...
It's a nightmare there. It's a nightmare.
It was a nightmare there, but it was not a nightmare of, it was not an Al-Qaeda nightmare. Al-Qaeda and Saddam Hussein are totally opposed to each other. They were ideological enemies.
They're ideological enemies, but they have one ideology they both agree with. Kill us. Now listen.
They agree with that now.
They agree with that
the war is pushing them together. That's
Well, the war does push people together, and that's one of the positive things about it.
And it pushes people apart.
Why do they want to kill us? I mean, that's the reason. Like, why do they want to kill us?
You're right. It's the root cause. Is that it?
How
about it is.
Oh, really? So you think so?
Yeah, I do. I think that there is a root cause.
You know what? There's probably root cause to the fact that they kill gay people over in the Middle East, too.
You always don't pull the gay card.
Why not? No, there's a root cause. I'm sure that we should, instead of saying condemn them for killing gays, and for...
they went to war in Iraq to stop them from killing gays.
And for clitorectomies on women.
Yeah.
We should get to the root cause. I'm sure they hit the clitorectomy on women because they're insecure about women. And the gay people, I'm sure it's a big insecure thing.
Should Germany invade America because boys are circumcised here at birth?
Well, that's a good idea.
I mean, because that's ridiculous.
That has nothing to do with what I said. You guys want to get to the root causes.
Male circumcision, female circumcision.
I'm saying there's no root cause. Once the World Trade Center went down, I don't want to hear about the root cause. This is what I'm saying. Because you can say Hitler had root causes too.
Well, but what about
Germany was very poor in 1920s.
Saddam Hussein did not have anything to do with the World Trade Center.
Germany was very poor in the 1920s. They were abused and humiliated.
You're ignoring, but see, you're ignoring the. It's all about WMDs. That's the reason that we supposedly went. And
that's the reason that Bush may have said. But I'm talking about beyond that.
Well, but of
you
course,
want to keep it to one specific thing. Okay, Bush lied about the weapons of mass destruction.
Well, we haven't found them, but don't worry, we'll put them there.
You can't. We won't put them there, and even if we did, you're ignoring what I'm saying, which is root cause my ass. Germany had root cause in the 20s. They were starving to death in the streets, humiliated. So, I mean, where does root cause end?
Germany invaded other countries. They tried to go
in the 1920s, they were poverty-stricken.
So 10 years ago, and they had the war, and man, you didn't finish it, and they should have gone back 10 years later.
We should have finished it then.
We supported them when he fought Iran. Relate with the fact that we were asking for it. I mean, have you seen how we've been acting?
That's something we all agree on. Reverend Robinson was confirmed as the first openly gay bishop in the Episcopal Church, threatening a split in the church. Does the church...